Ladies and gentlemen, today we are proud to recognize a true Sumter legend, Bobby Richardson. A former New York Yankee, World Series champion, and one of the greatest ambassadors the game of baseball has ever known. Coach Richardson's legacy continues to inspire generations right here in our very own community. It's an absolute honor to be able to play on a field that carries his name. Mr. Richardson.
Thank you very much. I started out here a long time ago, way back in 1950. I went out for the high school team as a freshman. Big catcher by the name of Ladson Cubbage went out with me. Had a great year in football and a wonderful football coach. We had a 3-day workout, and after 3 days, the coach said to my friend, "You've made the team." He said to me, "You come back next year." So I got cut from the high school team, but I made the American Legion team. We won the state championship. We were playing in Charlotte, North Carolina against Richmond, Virginia. The winner of that game would go to the American Legion World Series in Omaha, Nebraska. There was a Yankee scout there, and he said, "I can promise you when you graduate from high school, you'll have a chance to sign with the Yankees." He did, and it certainly worked out for me. And this has been a great ballpark, named after our congressman who coached American Legion baseball. What I'd like to do is just thank all the players. It's good that Sumter had a tournament for the Sumter teams and for those teams that came in to play against them, and that Safe Federal was sponsoring this. And to you, Will McMillan, thank you for putting this together and kind of heading it up. I've had the honor of having 15 of my teammates with the New York Yankees funerals. Mickey Mantle was one, Roger Maris was another, Bill Skowron, Ralph Houck, right on down the line. And I used something at their funerals that I would like to challenge the players, the coaches, and certainly I received this challenge myself. There was a junior high school coach that when I left as a 17-year-old to go off in the baseball world, I sort of forgot about going to church, and I forgot about honoring the Lord, and I was thinking of myself and my time in baseball. And he sent me a letter that had this verse: "Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you." And that's been a theme of my life as he became my mentor, turned my life around, later became my assistant coach at the University of South Carolina, where we finished second in the nation in the College World Series. And so I'll close with this as a challenge first to my own life and then to others. Your name may not appear down here in this world of football. This crowd on earth, they soon forget the heroes of the past. They cheer like mad until you fall, and that's how long you last. But in God's Hall of Fame, by just believing in his Son, inscribed, you'll find your name. I tell you, friend, I wouldn't trade my name, however small, that's written there beyond the stars in this celestial hall, for every famous name on earth or glory that they share. I'd rather be an unknown here and have my name up there. And that really does say it all. And I'd like for Chelsea to come out now. And Chelsea, if you'd come out. Safe Federal was our sponsor. And I would like to present this baseball with my signature, which doesn't mean a lot, to you and to Safe Federal. Chelsea, thanks for putting the money in it, for helping the program.
Thank you.
Want to say anything?
Oh, no.
Oh? She said thank you. Thank you very much.
That's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Today, we'd like to recognize Safe Federal Credit Union as our presenting partner At Safe Federal Credit Union, members save thousands on loans and earn more on their money every single day. With better rates and fast local service, it's easy to see why they've been the trusted financial partner for generations of members since 1955. Stop by one of their 19 Midlands branches or visit safefed.org to experience the safe difference for yourself. Safe Federal Credit Union, family values, forward vision. Thank you so much for being a presenting partner of the Gamecock City Invitational.
Welcome into the Gamecock City Invitational. As we're here at beautiful Riley Park and Bobby Richardson Ball Field here in Sumter, South Carolina, home to one of the finest baseball experiences in the state. Today we celebrate more than just the game of baseball. We celebrate community, competition, and the next generation of talent taking the field. The Gamecock City Invitational brings together some of the best high school athletes right here up close and personal in a setting where memories are made and futures begin. We are so proud to showcase an event possible through the power of partnership, local business, and organizations who invest in our community. Invite others to be part of something special and serve to make moments like today possible. Fans, get ready for a great day of baseball, great energy, and great community spirit. As we're going to do the starting lineups here in just a moment.
Our final game of the Gamecock City
This is Game 6, our final game, as the River Bluff Gators will play the Sumter Gamecocks.
First for the visiting Gators of River Bluff. At catcher, number 23, Banks Alexander.
Banks Alexander, the catcher.
At first base, number 7, Dominic Norton.
Dominic Norton.
At shortstop, number 1, Walker Godwin.
Walker Godwin at shortstop.
In the designated hitter
DH,
spot,
number 13, Sam Turner. At center field, number 6, Mac Raines. At third base, number 25, Mason Iser.
On the
mound for the Gators, number 3, Ashley Powell.
At
Second base, number 4, Ab Wilkerson. And at left field, number 5, Andrew Rye. And in right field, Jeremiah North, number 18.
The remaining Gators are Leo Zambrano, Brooks Pelliso, Chase Still,
River Bluff Gators.
Ray Kastner, Dalton Corley, Brooks Weaver, Cullen Hunt.
Head coach, Mark Panetti.
Petrovich. Head coach for the visiting Gators, Mark Bonnet, assisted by Paul Free.
As we're about to have the Sumter High School lineup. Hometown team here, hometown favorites. About ready to come out here and play against the River Bluff Gators.
Starting lineup for the Sumter High School Gamecocks.
At shortstop,
number 5, Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson.
Behind the plate for the Gamecocks, catcher number 15, Gavin Rivers.
Gavin Rivers, the catcher, also a really good pitcher.
Number 7, Joseph Chapman.
Joseph Chapman at first base.
Morgan Love.
Morgan Love
Out in left field, number 1, Mac
at second base.
Out in right field, number 3, Bodie Bowden.
Mac McDaniel at left field.
Center field, number 8,
Bodie Bowden.
Jackson.
In right field, and Josie Jackson center field.
DJ Collier.
DJ Collier.
At third base, number 6, Brady Artis.
And at third base, Brady
Artis.
Artis.
To the mound for the Sumter High Gamecocks, number 9, Aiden Honeycutt.
And Aiden Honeycutt will get the start on the mound here for Sumter.
Marion Davis, Lincoln Dickerson, Brody Stanfield, Wyatt Monahan, and Kurt Jackson, head coach for the Gamecocks.
As both teams are making their way to the line, and we'll pause for our national anthem here.
Remove your headgear, direct your attention to left field. Help these teams in Sumter County honor America and all who served her, both home and abroad, with the playing of our national anthem.
And we'll pause here for a moment. as we welcome you in here to the Gamecock City Invitational. The River Bluff Gators against your Sumter High School Gamecocks. Local team. Columbia versus Sumter matchup here. As the River Bluff Gators come in 9-2 overall on the season. Sumter Gamecocks come in 7-3 overall. River Bluff Gators are 4-0 in Region 5A, and they're currently ranked 16th in the state out of all the teams. River Bluff, a solid squad with a lot of key players. And Walker Goodwin, he's committed to Spartanburg Methodist. And number 14, Dalton Corley, committed to Florence Darlington Tech. Last week, Corley had the school record 17 strikeouts for River Bluff. And on the mound, even today, is going to be Ashley Powell, the North Greenville commit, outfielder and pitcher. Another key player for the Gators is Ray Kastner, right-handed pitcher, USC Lancaster commit. And number 7, Dominic Norton, the first baseman. He's committed to USC Salkehatchie. And Andrew Ryan, outfielders, committed to Montreat College. Meanwhile, for the Sumter Gamecocks, key players for them, Gavin Rivers, the catcher. He can do it all, really good behind the plate, good pitcher for the Gamecocks. And Joseph Chapman plays first base, also tied in on the football team, very athletic player. Also hits the ball really well for the Gamecocks. Morgan Love at second base is also a good player. But Mac McDaniel is kind of one of those surprise players you got to keep an eye on if you're the Sumter Gamecocks. As we're about ready to get things started here, leading off for the River Bluff Gators is the catcher, Alexander Banks Alexander, leading things off here. Honeycutt on the mound. The pitch, outside there for a ball, 1-0 now. Honeycutt's hat fell off. Alexander steps back in. The 1-0, down low and away, 2-0 here. To Banks Alexander. River Bluff Gators trying to strike first here. The 2-0, outside. Good eye there by Alexander. Honeycutt walking around on the mound there. Big number 9 for the Sumter High Gamecocks. 3-0 the count here to Banks Alexander. The pitch, upstairs for a ball, and Banks Alexander draws the leadoff walk here for the Gators. And at the plate now for River Bluff is the first baseman, number 7, Dominic Norton. Norton, a USC Salkehatchie commit. At the plate, runner on first, no outs. As Norton steps out of the batter box, now steps back in. Big lefty. The pitch, outside for a ball. Good eye there by Norton. Norton steps back in. Honeycutt still in search of that first out here in the top of the first. Honeycutt winds, delivers, and there for a strike. Beautiful pitch there from Honeycutt. 80-mile-per-hour fastball. Count evens at 1 apiece. Gators trying to strike first here in the top of the first. Gamecocks looking for their first out. The pitch swung on, a hard hit ball by Norton. That's out to right field, and the right fielder comes over and makes the catch for out number 1. That's Bodie Bowden for the F9 out. So one away. And at the plate now for the Gators is the shortstop, Walker Goodwin. Walker Godwin at the plate. Shortstop committed to Spartanburg Methodist College. As he swings the first pitch, that one's up high. Joseph Chapman drifting and will make the catch up against the net. What a play by the Sumter High first baseman. Boy, Joseph Chapman made that look easy. Looked like he's played in this ballpark quite a few times, as he's played for the P-15s a lot over the years, the American Legion ball team here in the summer. And at the plate now will be the DH, number 13, Sam Turner. Turner takes ball one, low and away. Runner goes, throw is not in time. Good tag there by Larry Johnson. Couldn't quite get Alexander. So runner at second, 2 outs. 1-0 the count here to Turner. Honeycutt gathers. Looks at the runner. The 1-0. Swung on a hard hit ball. That's roped down the first base line. That'll be fair. That's going all the way to right field, and that'll bring home a run. Bowden still fumbling with it. And Turner will head to second base with an RBI double for the Gators.
Next up for the Gators, center fielder number 6, Mac Raines.
And at the plate now, center fielder number 6, Mac Raines, for the Gators. Raines steps up in the right-handed batter's box. Honeycutt trying to get that final out here for the Gamecocks. He looks at the runner at second. The pitch in there for a strike. River Bluff has striked first. They lead 1-0 now over Sumter. Honeycutt winds, delivers the 0-1. In there for a strike. 0-2 the count here to Mac Raines, the center fielder. He steps back in. Honeycutt with the long stare down. Honeycutt looks at the runner. The 0-2 pitch outside for a ball. Gavin Rivers behind the ditch there for Sumter, trying to frame it. The 1-2 to Raines. Swung on and hit up sky high. Out to right center field. Shallow right there behind the second baseman. And it's caught by Love for the nice P4 out. We've played a half inning here at Raleigh Park. River Bluff up 1-0 over Sumter. We'll be right back with more baseball. You're listening to the Gamecock City Invitational. Welcome back to the Gamecock City Invitational here at Bobby Richardson Field at historic Riley Park. As we head to the bottom of the first, Larry Johnson leading things off here for the Gamecocks. The pitch in there for a ball. Ashley Powell, right-hander on the mound here for River Bluff. North Greenville Crusader commit. In there for a ball. Trailblazer commit. North Greenville changed their mascot about a year ago. The 2-0 to Johnson. Outside, 3-0 now. Larry Johnson's a speedy shortstop. Don't want to put him on the base pass. Powell winds, delivers. In there for a ball. And Larry Johnson draws the leadoff walk here for Sumter. So a runner on first, no outs. And at the plate now, the catcher for Sumter, number 15, Gavin Rivers. Rivers looking over at his head coach, getting the call. Now steps back in. Powell throws over to first, not in time. River Bluff Gators wearing black uniforms, gray pants with green hats. Sumter wearing the blue with white pants. Home plate umpire calls time, resets it. Rivers steps in the batter's box. The pitch, outside for a ball. Ashley Powell has some speed there. See if Rivers can time one up here. The pitch swung on and fouled off by Rivers towards the seats. Good crowd on hand here at Bobby Richardson Field here on a beautiful Saturday afternoon here at the Gamecock City Invitational. Had 3 entertaining games yesterday. We've had 2 entertaining games today. The 1-1 outside, 2-1 now. Gamecocks have been ahead in counts already. Powell trying to battle back here for River Bluff. The 2-1 outside, 3-1 now. Powell struggling to throw strikes, and looks like River Bluff head coach Mark Bonetti coming out to talk things over. They're not liking what they're seeing out of Ashley Powell. And we'll take a moment to talk about one of our sponsors, our presenting sponsor of the Gamecock Invitational. Today we recognize Safe Federal Credit Union as our presenting sponsor. At Safe Federal Credit Union, members save thousands on loans and earn more on their money every single day. With better rates and fast local service, it's easy to see why they've been the trusted financial partner for generations of members since 1955. Stop by one of their 19 Midlands branches or visit www.safefed.org to experience their safe difference for yourself. Safe Federal Credit Union. Family values, forward vision. Thank you for your support. As Gavin Rivers draws the walk, and they're going to sub in there for him. Number 4 is going to come in for the Gamecocks. And Joseph Chapman will come to the plate.
At the left side of the plate for the Gamecocks, first baseman number 7, Joseph Chapman.
Joseph Chapman steps in. Powell steps off the rubber. Didn't like how Johnson was creeping over towards third. Now he'll step back on. Joseph Chapman. Really good hitter at the plate here for Sumter. Pitch from Powell. In there for a ball. 1-0 the count. Love to see Powell find that strike zone for these Sumter hitters. The 1-0 to Chapman. Swung on, hit up high, and foul out of play behind us. 1-1 the count. Chapman steps back in. No outs here in the bottom of the first. Gamecocks in business with first and second. The 1-1 to Chapman outside. 2-1 now. Powell struggling to find the strike zone. Sumter dugout getting into it. Powell looks at the runner. The 2-1 pitch swung on, a hard hit ball by Chapman and way foul. Boy, that was way foul. All the way to the trees back there, the edge of the parking lot. Two the count. Chapman steps in. They shift the left fielder over there. That's Rye. Powell looks at the runner. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, a hard hit ball by Chapman. Will that stay fair? It'll be foul down the right field line. Boy, Joseph Chapman had all of that one. Thought it was out of here. Great piece of hitting there. It did go out, just foul. About 6 to 8 feet over there. Maybe 10 feet. And we'll do it again. Ashley Powell still in search of the first out here for River Bluff. It's a 2-2 count to Chapman, and dead ball hits Chapman on the knee, and Chapman will take the hit by pitch for the Gamecocks. And the bases are loaded here for Sumter. And at the plate for the Gamecocks is going to be the second baseman, Morgan Love.
Second baseman number 19, Morgan Love.
Powell winds, delivers. Swung on and fouled off by Love. It appears the Gators are getting a pitcher warmed up in their bullpen at the moment. Oh, 1 to count here to Love. Powell winds, delivers. In there for a strike. Beautiful pitch right down Broadway there. 0-2 quickly here to Love. The 0-2 swung on, a hard hit ball to the third baseman. He grabs it, throws it to home. They get the force out at home plate for out number 1. Bases still loaded here for Sumter with 1 out.
Next up for the Gamecocks on the right side of the plate, left fielder number 1, Mac McDaniel.
At the plate now for the Gamecocks is Mac McDaniel, the left fielder. The pitch outside for a ball. 1-0 the count. Powell trying to get that second out here. Mac McDaniel trying to deliver a big hit here for the Gamecocks. The 1-0 swung on, a hard hit ball, just fouled down the right field line there. Boy, if McDaniel can straighten that one out, he can get a hit here. 1-1 to count. The pitch in there for a strike. Got him on that outside corner. Ashley Powell still in search of his first strikeout on the afternoon. River Bluff coaching staff giving Powell the call. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Ball gets by the catcher, and a run will score for the Gamecocks. but he will be out. So at the plate now for Sumter is number 3, Bodie Bowden.
Next up for Gamecocks, right fielder number 3, Bodie Bowden.
Second and third, 2 outs. 1-1 our score. Powell winds, delivers in there for a strike. 84-mile-per-hour heater on that outside edge. North Greenville commit on the mound here for River Bluff. The 0-1 gets away from the catcher, and Chapman will come across and score for the Sumter Gamecocks. They take the 2-1 advantage here in the bottom of the first. Boy, Ashley Powell has had a rocky first inning here, and it's still not over. See if Bowden can get a single here and drive this run across. Love's over at third. The 1-1 swung on, hit up high to center field. Center fielder's going back and makes the F8 out to end the inning. We've played 1 inning here at Riley Park. 2-1 our score. Your Sumter Gamecocks lead over the River Bluff Gators. We'll be right back with the top of the second and more baseball. You're listening to the Gamecock City Invitational.
We'd like to recognize Safe Federal Credit Union as our presenting partner of the Gamecock City Invitational. And Safe Federal Credit Union members save thousands on loans and even more on their money every single day. With better rates and fast local service, it's easy to see why they've been the trusted financial partner for generations of members since 1955. Stop by one of their 19 Midlands branches or visit safefed.org to experience the safe difference for yourself. Safe Federal Credit Union, family values, forward vision. Thank you for your support.
Welcome back to the Gamecock City Invitational. I'm Taylor Novinger on the call as we head to the top of the second here at Riley Park at historic Bobby Richardson Field. Leading things off for the Gators is going to be number 25, Mason Iser, the third baseman, as he takes ball 1. .2028 prospect at the plate as he takes ball 1 on the outside part of the plate. 2-0 the count. Aiden Honeycutt still on the mound here for Sumter. Wind blowing in from left field. The 2-0 in there for a strike. 2-1 the count now. River Bluff scored a run last inning. They're down 2-1 now. Pitch from Honeycutt in there for a strike on that outside corner. See if Iser can get on base here for the Gators. Honeycutt winds the 2-2. Swung on a hard hit ball, and that is caught by Larry Johnson. Catches that line drive. Boy, what a play there by the shortstop for the Gamecocks for out number 1. So 1 out at the plate now is the pitcher, Ashley Powell. Powell steps in the right-hander batter's box. Righty-righty matchup. The pitch in there for a strike. Good to see Honeycutt get ahead of the count here as he loses his hat. Now puts it back on. Honeycutt winds the 1, low and away. 1-1 the count here. Powell trying to find a spark here for River Bluff. Down 2-1. And that one's bounced to the plate there. Gets by the catcher Rivers for ball 2. Honeycutt in search of that second out here for Sumter. The 2-1 pitch swung on a hard hit ball and goes off the glove of Honeycutt, and a nice single there by Ashley Powell. At the plate now for the River Bluff Gators is the second baseman, number 4, A.B. Wilkerson. Ab Wilkerson comes to the plate. The pitch in there for a strike on that outside corner. Good location there from Honeycutt. Powell over at first, getting a good lead. Honeycutt looks over. Now he throws over. Good scoop over there by Chapman. That ball was in the dirt. 0-1 the count here to Wilkerson. The pitch swung on, hit up high out to right field. The right fielder's tracking it in the sun and makes the catch for out number 2. Good play out there by Bodie Bowden for the nice F9 out there. And at the plate now for the Gators is number 5, Andrew Rye, the left fielder. Honeycutt in search of that final out here in the top of the second. As he winds, delivers. In there for a strike. Right on that outside edge. 81 mile per hour heater. Oh, 1 to count here to Rye. Pitch, down low and away. Count evens at 1 apiece. Gators have scored 1 run in the first. Trying to get something going here in the top of the second with 2 outs and a runner on first. The 1-1 to Rye, runner goes. Throw down is not in time. Rivers with a really good throw down. And a good tag there. They say Powell just got underneath there with his hand. 2-1 the count here to Rye. So runner on second now for River Bluff. Honeycutt winds, delivers, bounces there from Rivers, and Powell will advance to third. So runner on third now for the Gators. Single could tie the ball game. See if Rye can come through here. The big left fielder for River Bluff. The 3-1 in there for a strike. Great pitch there from Honeycutt. Full count now to the Gators left fielder. Honeycutt looks at the runner. The 3-2 pitch in there for strike 3. Got him on the outside corner. A backwards K there by Andrew Rye. What a pitch there from Aiden Honeycutt, getting out of the jam. And we head to the bottom of our second inning. Sumter leads 2-1 over River Bluff. And we'll take a moment to shout out some of our sponsors for our Gamecock City Invitational. We'd like to thank Chick-fil-A, known for its caring service and dedication to our community. Through quality meals and a focus on people first, Chick-fil-A helps create meaningful moments for families across Sumter. Thank you for your support. We'd also like to give a shout out to Eggs Up Grill. Today we recognize Eggs Up Grill. There's only one place where breakfast feels like home. It's Eggs Up Grill. Neighbors serving neighbors with friendly faces, fresh coffee and meals made to make you smile. Eggs Up Grill is home to the whole neighborhood. Thank you for supporting the Gamecock City Invitational. As Ashley Powell trots back out there on the mound for River Bluff, he was able to get a single, unable to score that run. Gamecocks lead 2-1 as they were able to score 2 runs in the first. See if Sumter can add to that 1-run advantage. Gamecocks come in 7-3 overall. River Bluff 9-2. They're 4-0 in 5A Region 4. And they're the 13th best team in 5A coming in. River Bluff ranked in the top 20 of state teams in the state of South Carolina. They're ranked 16th. At the plate now for Sumter will be the center fielder, Ja'Cory Jackson. As he takes strike one, in the bottom corner there from Powell. The 0-1 in there for a ball. Just missed the bottom half of the zone. Jackson steps back in. The 1-1 swung on and fouled off behind us. 1-2 now. Ashley Powell had a rocky first inning. He's looking for his first strikeout. The pitch swung on and missed. And Powell gets the strikeout. His second on the day. And at the plate now for Sumter, the DH, number 20, DJ Collier. Pitch from Powell in there for a ball. Collier steps back in. The 1-0 swung on and missed by Collier. 83-mile-per-hour heater there from Powell. Future North Greenville commit on the mound here for River Bluff. The 1-1 in there for a strike. Caught that bottom corner. Collier thought about swinging at that one and held up. The 1-2 in there for a strike. Got Collier looking at that one. And that'll be a backwards K for him. At the plate now for Sumter will be third baseman, number 6, Brady Akers. Brady Artis. The pitch swung on and fouled off there by Artis. Powell winds, delivers, upstairs for a ball. 1-1 the count here to Artis. The pitch outside, 2-1 now. River Bluff trying to make quick work here of the bottom of this Sumter order. 2-1, swung on a hard hit ball to the third baseman. He grabs it, throws across the diamond for the nice 5-3 out. Good play there by Iser. And we've played 2 innings. As we'll take a quick break, Sumter leads 2-1 over River Bluff. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Gamecock City Invitational.
where breakfast feels like home, and that's Eggs Up Grill. Neighbors serving neighbors with friendly faces, fresh coffee, and meals to make you smile. Eggs Up Grill is home to the whole neighborhood. Thank you for supporting the Gamecock City Invitational.
Back to the top, the order for River Bluff in the top of the inning. Pitcher number 23, Alexander.
Welcome back to the Gamecock City Invitational. Aiden Honeycutt still on the mound here for Sumter. The 2-2 pitch swung on. That'll be hit to the second baseman, Love, and he mishandles it. And that'll go down as an E4. As Banks Alexander advances all the way to second base. So runner on second, no outs here for the Gators. And at the plate now is the first baseman, number 7, Dominic Norton.
And left side of the plate for the Gators, first baseman number 7, Dominic Norton.
Norton 0 for 1 in today's game. Future USC Salkehatchie commit. Honeycutt winds, delivers. Oh, it hits him right on the elbow. Ooh, that looked really painful as Norton is going down in pain. This is not good. I think he took it to the wrist there. As he's really in a lot of pain now as the athletic trainers are coming over. And while they're attending to Norton, we'll give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Pizza Lane. Today we recognize Pizza Lane, a valued local partner known for bringing people together through great and food and welcoming service. Their commitment to the community helps make Sumter a place where connections are built and memories are made. Thank you for supporting the Gamecock City Invitational. Pizza Lane. As the trainers are helping up Norton, and it looks like he's going to be able to walk it off here. Was definitely in some pain after taking that fastball to the wrist. So runners on first and second here, no outs for River Bluff. And at the plate now will be number 1, Walker Godwin. Godwin comes to the plate. See if he tries to lay down a bunt here. Chapman sneaking in over there at first. He does show bunt. The pitch, pulled back for a ball. Good job there by Goodwin. Now he steps back in. Showing bunt again. The 1-0. He lays it down. Honeycutt grabs it, throws it to first, and do they get him? They do at first base. Goodwin can't believe it. The crowd can't believe it as well. River Bluff head coach Mark Burnett not happy with that. So runners on second and third with one out. And at the plate now is the DH, number 13, Sam Turner. Turner had that big double in the first. He's 1 for 1 in today's game. Honeycutt on the mound here. The pitch swung on, hit up high, and appears to be out of play. And it is. Down the third base line there. Artist tried to go over there and catch it. 0-1 to count here to Turner. River Bluff dugout getting into it. The 0-1 pitch in there for a strike. Honeycutt looking for that second out here in the top of the third. Gamecocks leading 2-1. They're trying to hold on to the lead here. River Bluff trying to tie it. The 1-1. Swung on a hard hit ball. And that is going to get over the right fielder's head. Turner rounds first. He heads to second with an RBI double, 2 RBI double. Turner with his second double in today's game. And that's a big one as that drives home 2 runs. And the Gators chomp their way and they take the lead 3-2. And at the plate now will be the center fielder, Mac Raines. Honeycutt looks at the runner, looks back. The pitch swung on and fouled off there by Raines towards the parking lot. Raines steps back in, trying to extend the inning here for River Bluff. Only one out. The 0-1 pitch. Inside for a ball. 1-1 now. Honeycutt trying to get that second out. The 1-1 swung on and fouled off there by Raines again. 1-2 now. Raines trying to get another run across here for River Bluff. Honeycutt looks at the runner. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed. Honeycutt gets a much-needed strikeout for out number 2. I think Honeycutt thought that was the third out. He was kind of walking towards the dugout. At the plate now, third baseman, number 25, Mason Iser. He's 0 for 1 in today's game. Honeycutt looks at the runner. The pitch, inside, almost hit Iser for ball 1. River Bluff head coach coming over. Looks like he might make some substitutions here. Looks like he's trying to bring in a pinch runner. looks like he's going to bring in number 16, Cullen Hunt, to run. So Cullen Hunt will come out and pinch run. One the count here to Heiser. Honeycutt looking for that final out for Sumter. The 1-0 pitch, swung on, little dribbler to the mound. Honeycutt will grab it and flip it over to Chapman for the nice 1-3 out. But the River Bluff Gators, they add 2 runs to it, and they take back the lead. They lead 3-2 over the Sumter Gamecocks. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Gamecock City Invitational.
We want to give a big shout out to our Friday MVP partner, Brian Crane and Rigging. Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Brian Crane and Rigging for helping lift and support the projects that keep our community growing. Here comes the boom for strength, precision, and reliability. Brian Crane and Rigging plays a key role in building spaces where we live, work, and gather. Thank you, Adam, and your hometown team for being a part of our team. We'd also like to thank Pizza Lane, a valued local partner, for bringing people together through great food and welcoming service. Their commitment to community helps make Sumter a place where connections are built and memories are made. Thank you for supporting the Gamecock City Invitational. Back to the top of the order for the Gamecocks in the bottom of the inning. Shortstop number 5, Larry Johnson.
Welcome back to the Gamecock City Invitational. Larry Johnson at the plate. 1-1 to count here. Powell still on the mound. Johnson 0 for 1 in today's game with a walk. The pitch in there for a ball. 2-1 now. Powell winds, delivers in the inside there. 3-1 now here to Johnson. He's already drawn a walk already. The 3-1 pitch. Been there for a strike. Caught the bottom corner there. Johnson didn't like that call. He was kind of in disbelief there. Full count here to the Sumter shortstop. Powell winds, delivers. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strikeout there for Larry Johnson for out number 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. At the plate now for the Gamecocks is the catcher, number 15, Gavin Rivers. Rivers drew a walk in the 1st. He's 0 for 1 in today's game. The pitch in there for a strike. Powell in search of the second out here. The 0-1 pitch to Rivers shows bunt, pulls it back for strike 2. Rivers trying to get something going here for Sumter. The 0-2 pitch, swung on, a hard hit ball. That'll be a single in the shallow right field there by Gavin Rivers with a nice one-out single. And it looks like they're going to pinch run over there. Number 4 coming in to run for Sumter, Lincoln Dickerson. And at the plate now for the Gamecocks will be the first baseman, Joseph Chapman. Chapman's 0 for 1 in today's game. Got hit by a pitch, did score a run. Pitch in there for a strike. Caught that outside corner. Oh, 1 the count here to Chapman. Powell winds, delivers. Outside. Count evens at 1 apiece. River Bluff Gators leading 3-2 here in the bottom of the third. The 1-1 to Chapman. Swung on a hard hit ball by Chapman. That's hit to the center fielder, and he will come over and make the catch for the F8 out. Good play out there by Raines for out number 2. And at the plate now for the Sumter Gamecocks will be the second baseman, number 19, Morgan Love. Morgan Love reached on a fielder's choice his last at bat. Powell winds, delivers in there for a strike. Ashley Powell trying to get the final out of the inning here for River Bluff. The 0-1 swung on, a hard hit ball up sky high there by Love. Out to the center fielder Raines, and he'll come over and make the catch for the final out of the inning. We've played 3 innings here at Riley Park. River Bluff, they lead 3-2 as we head to the top of the 4th. And we'd like to take a moment to give a shout out to some of our sponsors. Modern Turf. Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Modern Turf for their support. Step up to the plate with Modern Turf. From championship ball fields to your own backyard. We grow premium sod built to perform. Ready to hit your next project out of the park? Call Modern Turf. We grow grass so you don't have to. I'd also like to give a shout out to Hines Furniture and Bedding. Today we recognize Hines Furniture and Bedding, a valued local partner, helping families create comfortable, welcoming spaces to live, gather, and grow. Through quality products and community commitment, Hines continues to make a lasting impact in Sumter. Thank you for supporting the Gamecock City Invitational. We'd also like to give a shout out to Walmart. Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Walmart, a partner focused on helping people save money and live better. By providing quality, affordable products and supporting local communities, Walmart helps families spend more time enjoying moments like today. Thank you, Walmart, for being a part of our team. And at the plate now, Ashley Powell. Here in the top of the 4th, here at Riley Park on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here in late March. The pitch swung on, a hard hit ball by Powell. Johnson grabs it, scoops it up, throws across the diamond for the nice 6-3 out. Boy, Larry Johnson makes that look easy. He's so smooth with it in the field for out number 1. And at the plate now for River Bluff will be A.B. Wilkerson, the second baseman. Big number 4 at the plate. Righty-righty matchup. Honeycutt wides. Showed bunt there, pulled back by Wilkerson. 1-0 now. Starting to see some activity in that Sumter bullpen to my right. The 1-0 pitch swung on and fouled off there by Wilkerson. River Bluff scored 2 runs last inning to take the 3-2 advantage. They're looking for more here. Need some base runners and hits to do it. The 1-1 swung on, a hard hit ball out to right center field. That is going to be caught. What a catch out there in center field by Jackson for out number 2. It's a 2 gone, and at the plate now for River Bluff will be the left fielder, number 5, Andrew Rye. Rye 0 for 1 in today's game. Honeycutt winds, delivers, swung on and missed. Rye steps back in. Honeycutt winds, delivers, bounces it towards the plate there for ball 1. Sumter Gamecocks trying to put up another scoreless frames again. It's this high-powered River Bluff offense. The 1-1, down low and away for a ball. 2-1 now here to Rye. Trying to start a 2-out rally here for the Gators. Honeycutt winds, delivers, upstairs, 3-1 now. Honeycutt's only given up 1 walk in today's game. The 3-1 pitch upstairs, and Rye will draw the 2-out walk for the Gators. And at the plate now will be the catcher, Banks Alexander, the catcher. Alexander reached on an error his last at bat in the 3rd. Rye with a big lead over there at first. Honeycutt glances over there. He winds, delivers. Down low and away for a ball. 1-0 now. Gamecocks trying to get out of this inning. Gators trying to extend their 1-run advantage. The 1-0 in the inside there for a ball. Looked like Rye was headed towards second there for a moment, but went right back to first. Rye keeps inching towards second. Honeycutt winds, delivers. Down low and away for a ball. 3-0 the count here to Banks Alexander. Honeycutt struggling to find the strike zone. The 3-0 in there for a strike. Gamecocks do have a pitcher out there warming up. Appears to be a lefty. The 3-1 down low and away for a ball. And Banks Alexander will take the 2-out walk. First and second. And at the plate now for the Gators is Dominic Norton. It looks like the Gamecocks coaching staff is going to come out and talk things over here with Honeycutt. And we'll take another shout out to one of our many sponsors, Rowell Landscaping. Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Rowell Landscaping, formerly Smoke Irrigation Company. Provides both commercial and residential landscaping services in Sumter and throughout the PD and Midlands areas. Our services include landscaping, hardscaping, landscape lighting, and irrigation installation and repair. Give us a call today for any of your landscaping needs. Thank you, Rowell Landscaping, for being part of our community. And at the plate now Dominic Norton. Honeycutt looks at the runner. The pitch, upstairs for a ball. See if Norton can find a hole here and extend this lead here for the Gators. Honeycutt winds, delivers. Inside for a ball, 2-0 now. Chapman over there at first. At second base, Love. Both playing deep, almost on the edge of the infield near the grass. The 1-0 from Honeycutt gets away from the catcher Rivers, and both runners will move up for River Bluff. So 2-0 the count here to Norton. Dominic Norton. If he could get a single here, that could easily score 2 runs. Second and third, 2 outs. The 2-0 pitch. And he walks him. Norton takes the walk. And the bases are loaded here for River Bluff. And it looks like the Sumter Gamecock pitching staff is going to, coaching staff is going to make a pitching change. And we'll take a moment to shout out one of our sponsors, The Edge and The Link. Today we recognize Sumter Economic Development and The Link, valued partners dedicated to strengthening our local community and preparing the workforce for tomorrow. Their impact helps shape a thriving community for generations to come. Thank you for supporting the Gamecock City Invitational. We'd also like to give a shout out to our presenting partner of the Gamecock City Invitational. Today we recognize Safe Federal Credit Union as our presenting sponsor. Safe Federal Credit Union. Members save thousands on loans and earn more on their money every single day. With better rates and fast local service, it's easy to see why they've been the trusted financial partner for generations of members since 1955. Stop by one of their 19 Midlands branches or visit www.safefed.org to experience the safe difference for yourself. Safe Federal Credit Union. Family values, forward vision. Thank you for your support. New pitcher on the mound here for the Gamecocks. Cody Stanfield on the mound. Big lefty getting his warm-up pitches. We'd like to give a shout out to our Friday night MVP sponsor, Bryant Crane and Rigging. Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Bryant Crane and Rigging, helping lift and support the projects to keep our community growing. Here comes the boom for strength, precision, and reliability. Bryant Crane and Rigging plays a key role in building the spaces where we live, work, and gather. Thank you for Adam and your hometown team for being part of our team. As they were our MVP sponsor last night, we've had a lot of MVP giveaways here on the weekend. And we'll have 2 more award winners here after this game concludes. And those will be sponsored by Simpson's Hardware and Sports. As Steinfeld on the mound here for the Gamecocks. He's putting a jam here with 2 outs. Bases loaded here for the Gators. And at the plate, Walker Godwin. Godwin steps in. Lefty-righty matchup. The pitch upstairs for a ball. 1-0 the count. Nowhere to put him. See if Godwin can extend the lead here for River Bluff. The 1-0 in there for a strike. Count evens at 1 apiece. Steinfield trying to get that final out here for Sumter. The 1-1 swung on a hard hit ball, and that'll get through the third baseman. One run comes around. They wave around another. That ball's all the way down in the left field, and they're going to hold up the runner at third. But 2 runs come across here for the Gators as they keep chopping their way here at the Gamecocks. 5-2. River Bluff leads. Boy, really good timely hitting there by Walker Godwin with that nice RBI, 2 RBI double. So second and third, 2 outs. And at the plate now will be the DH, number 13, Sam Turner. Turner has had 2 doubles in this game. He's 2 for 2. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Steinfield winds, delivers. In there for a ball. 1-0 the count. Gators trying to add more runs here in the top of the 4th. The 1-0 in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch there. Cody Steinfield. Sam Turner at the plate here, the big DH for the Gators. The 1-1 pitch, swung on, a hard hit ball to the shortstop Johnson. He flips it over to third, and they got a run down here. And they're going to, Chapman's chasing him and finally gets the tag there. Excuse me, that's Love on the tag for the final out of the inning. 6-5-4 tag down there. As we head to the bottom of the 4th, River Bluff leads 5-2 over the Sumter Gamecocks. We'll be right back with more baseball. You're listening to the Gamecock City Invitational.
The Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Walmart, a partner focused on helping people save money and live better. By providing quality, affordable products and supporting local communities, Walmart helps families spend more time enjoying moments like today. A big thanks to Walmart for being a part of our team. Leading off for the Gamecocks in the bottom of the inning, left fielder number 1, Max McDaniel.
Welcome back to the Gamecock City Invitational as we head to the bottom of the fourth here at Riley Park. Leading things off here for Sumter is Mac McDaniel, the left fielder. Powell winds, delivers the 1-0. Swung on and missed. McDaniel 0 for 1 in today's game with a strikeout. Trying to find a hole here for the Gamecocks. The 1-1 in there for a strike on that outside edge. Ashley Powell looking for the first out here for the Gators. The 1-2. Swung on, a hard hit ball by McDaniel. That'll fall into left field. A nice single there for the Sumter Gamecocks. And Mac McDaniel with the leadoff single. And he's at first base with no outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Good piece of hitting there. As Bodie Bowden will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1 in today's game with a flyout. Powell looks at the runner at first. Now gathers. Pitch. Down low and away for a ball. 1-0 now. Bowden steps back in. The 1-0 from Powell. McDaniel goes, and he is safe. So that ball went right through the glove of Goodwin, the shortstop. Godwin. Wasn't a bad throw down there from the catcher, Alexander. 2-0 the count here to Powell. Pitch. Little bunt there. Powell grabs it, throws it across, and he throws it away. One run will come around here for Sumter. And what a bunt there by Bodie Bowden. Got Powell a little flustered there, and he'll be charged with an E1. And River Bluff coaching staff coming out to talk to Powell. 5-3 our score here. The Sumter Gamecocks get back a run here in the bottom of the fourth. And it appears Powell will be done for the day. He'll be responsible for those runners at the plate and at second base. River Bluff head coach talking things over here. That's Mark Manette. Gators come in 9-2 overall. They definitely looking for a win here against the Sumter Gamecocks, who come in at 7-3 overall. And we'll take a moment to highlight some of our sponsors. Chick-fil-A. Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Chick-fil-A, known for its caring service and dedication to community. Through quality meals and a focus on people first, Chick-fil-A helps create meaningful moments for families across Sumter. Thank you for your support. New pitcher on the mound here for River Bluff is going to be Peyton Hewitt, number 10. Peyton Hewitt comes in relief here for Ashley Powell. Sumter Gamecocks down by 2 runs now. Trying to make a dent here in the bottom of the fourth. At the plate will be Corey Jackson, the center fielder. As Hewitt gets his warm-up pitches here. We'd like to thank all of you for tuning in here for the Gamecock City Invitational. Been a great weekend here. First annual Gamecock City Invitational. Had a lot of local teams Even a couple teams from Charleston, like Philip Simmons we had on Friday. All these teams have brought their best local talent to highlight here at Bobby Richardson Field here at historic Riley Park. It's been a fun day of baseball. Pierce Hewitt is ready to go. And at the plate now for the Gamecocks, center fielder, Corey Jackson. Jackson's 0 for 1 in today's game with a strikeout. No outs here with the runner on second. Jackson showed bunt, pulled it back, but Hewitt wasn't ready, and he stepped off the mound, making sure McDaniel stays put over there at second. Hewitt winds. Jackson tries to lay down a bunt, unable to.
Scored 1 in the first, 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth.
Bodie Bowden at second base for Sumter. Third baseman going to talk real quick here to Peyton Hewitt. Give him some pointers. Kind of calming him down here. River Bluff still in search of that first out. Corey Jackson steps back in. Hewitt definitely seems to be bothered by Bowden over there at second. Hewitt winds, delivers. In there for a strike. Jackson missed the bunt there. 84-mile-per-hour heater. 0-2 the count here to Jackson. Sumter Gamecock dugout on their feet, cheering on. Looks like the catcher called time there, and we'll reset it. Jackson trying to get a hit here for Sumter. Hewitt steps off the rubber. Definitely seemed to be bothered by Bowden. Gamecocks down. The pitch swung on and missed there. And Jackson goes down swinging. So 1 out. At the plate now, the DH for the Gamecocks, DJ Collier. Collier steps in. He's 0 for 1 in today's game with a strikeout. Hewitt on the mound here for River Bluff. The pitch in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch there by Peyton Hewitt. Gamecocks have a runner in scoring position. They don't want to leave him out there. The 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2 quickly here to Collier. Gators looking for that second out. Good crowd on hand here at Bobby Richardson Field here at historic Riley Park. A lot of Sumter and Gator fans from River Bluff. Pitch swung on, a hard hit ball. Third baseman grabs it, throws across the diamond for the nice 5-3 out. Good play over there by Mason Iser. Bowden will advance to third with 2 outs. And at the plate now will be Brady Artis, third baseman. Artis steps in. Pitch swung on, a hard hit ball, and that'll be a single by Artis into right field. And another run comes across for the Sumter Gamecocks. Nice RBI single there by Artis. 6-4 our score. Gamecocks have scored 2 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. That brings us to the top of the order with the shortstop, number 5, Larry Johnson. Johnson's 0 for 2 in today's game with a walk and a strikeout. See if he can provide a spark here and get a hit. Extend this inning. Throw over, not in time. First baseman thought he had him, but Artis was clearly back at safe at first. Peyton Hewitt on the mound here for River Bluff. The pitch, runner goes, ball way outside, and Artis will steal over there to second. So runner in scoring position again here for Sumter. See if Johnson can find a gap here for the Gamecocks. The 1-0 from Hewitt. And there for a strike. 1-1 the count. Gamecocks are crawling their way back in this one. Scored 2 runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Looking for more. The 1-1. In there for a strike. 1-2 the count here to Larry Johnson. Shortstop for the Gamecocks. The 1-2 pitch from Hewitt upstairs for a ball. 2-2 now. Gators trying to find that final out. Hewitt looks at the runner. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on, a hard hit ball by Johnson. And it is fielded, and the first base comes off the bag. Good call by the in the field up. And he will be safe at first base. It looked like he came off the bag from up here, and he did. Dominic Norton came off the bag as that throw from Goodwin was a little off line there. And Larry Johnson will reach on an error. That'll be an E6 on Walker Goodwin. So runners on the corners here for Sumter, 2 outs. And Gavin Rivers, number 15, the catcher, at the plate. Rivers is 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Sumter dugout getting into it. The pitch in there for a strike. Peyton Hewitt on the mound here, coming in relief for Ashley Powell. The 0-1 pitch in there for a strike. Just on the outside corner. Sumter faithful didn't like that call. Rivers in a hole here. See if he can climb his way out of it and get a single. Johnson with the big lead at first. He goes. And that ball is outside. Good job there by Rivers holding up. And Larry Johnson with a stolen bag for the Gamecocks. Second and third now for Sumter. Rivers steps back in. Hewitt trying to get out of the inning. The 1-2 pitch, outside, 2-2. Boy, Rivers is doing everything he can to hold off those pitches. He's trying to swing at them. Really good plate discipline there from the Gamecock catcher. Hewitt looks at the runner at third. The 2-2 pitch, outside. Good job there by Rivers, holding off again. He was down in the 0-2 count. He's battled himself out of it. 3-2 now, full count. Here to Rivers. Peyton Hewitt struggling to find the strike zone here for River Bluff. The 3-2 pitch in there for strike three on the bottom corner of the zone there. And Peyton Hewitt gets out of a jam. But the Sumter Gamecocks, they scored 2 runs, and they make a dent in this lead. River Bluff still leads 6-4 over Sumter. We'll be right back with the top of the 5th and more baseball. You're listening to the Gamecock City Invitational.
Fans, it's the last call for concessions, last call for concessions for the afternoon. And the hankering for a game bar, soda, cheeseburger, held over now. Last call for the concessions. Leading off the Gators to the top of the inning, center field number 6, Matt Rate.
Welcome back to the Gamecock City Invitational here in the top of the 5th. Leading things off here is Mason Eisen. Line out there by Mac Raines. 1 away here in the 5th. Brody Stanfield on the mound here for Sumter. The pitch bounces it towards the catcher there for ball 1. Iser trying to get on base here. Add some insurance runs for River Bluff. The 1-0 bounces it to the plate again. Stanfield kind of losing control here. (2-0) the count. Iser 0 for 2 in today's game. The 2-0 in there for a strike. 2-1 now. Gamecocks looking for their second out here in the top of the 5th. The 2-1 in there for a strike. Count evens up at 2 apiece. See if Stanfield can get that strikeout. The 2-2 pitch. Oh, way outside there. Looked like that one came out of his hand a little awkwardly. Full count now to Iser. The 3-2 pitch outside, and Iser draws the 1-out walk for River Bluff. And at the plate now for the Gators is the pitcher, Ashley Powell. Powell 1 for 2 in today's game for the Gators. Stanfield in search of that second out. The pitch outside for a strike there. Powell looks at his head coach over there. Getting the call, now steps in the right-handed batter box. Iser with the big lead over there at first. Stanfield throws over, and he noticed. One the count here to Powell. Stanfield looks at the runner. Looks back. The pitch swung on a hard hit ball by Powell. That'll be a single through the right side. His second single of the day. First and second, 1 out now for River Bluff. And at the plate, second baseman, number 4, A.B. Wilkerson. Wilkerson steps in. He's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts in today's game. Bodie Bowden really battling the sun out there in right field for Sumter. The pitch outside for a ball. Stanfield in search of that second out. Wilkerson steps back in. Stanfield looks at the runner. The 1-0 swung on a high chopper. And they flip it. Do they turn 2? They do. A nice 4-6-3 double play there. Great job by Love flipping it. Uh-oh, we've got River Bluff. They're complaining about the call. Head coach is really upset. Mark Manette. Sumter thinks they're out of the inning. I don't know why that they're arguing this about. I mean, it looked clearly like it was a 4-6-3 double play. They're going to say he's safe at first base. They're going to overturn the call. Interesting move here by the umpires, as Sumter's going to have to come out of the dugout. I guess Chapman's foot was off the bag over there at first. And this inning will continue. Here in the top of the 5th, 2 outs, runners on the corners. At the plate now, Andrew Rye, left fielder. He's 0 for 1 in today's game with a walk. Looks like Rivers having to adjust some of his equipment there, that pitch comm stuff. Rye steps back in. Stanfield trying to get that final out. The pitch outside for a ball. Good job by Rivers getting that one. Rivers needs to be a wall behind home plate here for Sumter. Can't let anything by him. Gamecocks down by 2 runs, trying to keep it that way. Stanfield winds, delivers. In there for a strike. Beautiful pitch there from Brody Stanfield. Right, looking at his coach, getting the play call, now steps back in. Wouldn't be surprised if Wilkerson tries to steal the bag at second. The 2-1 pitch in there for a strike. Wilkerson does go, and they're going to eat it. Not going to throw it down there. Wilkerson just kind of lightly jogged over there to second base. Rivers did not notice. By the time he did, he knew they were trying to get him throw it over there. Try to get that run across. The 2-2 swung on and fouled off there by Rye toward the parking lot. Gators scored 3 runs last inning. Looking for more here as they lead 6-4 here in the top of the 5th with 2 outs. Runners on second and third. 1-2 the count. The pitch outside there. Good eye there from Rye. Stanfield trying to get the final out here for Sumter. Stanfield staring down Rye. The 2-2 pitch in there for strike 3. Got him looking. Rye with the backwards K. And Brody Stanfield gets out of the inning. We played 4.5 here at Raleigh Park at historic Bobby Richardson Field. River Bluff leads 6-4 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Gamecock City Invitational.
Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Rowell Landscapes with Swift Irrigation. They provide commercial and residential landscaping services in Sumter and throughout the PD and Midlands areas. Their services include landscaping, parks, landscape lighting, and irrigation installation and repair. Give us a call today for any of your landscaping needs. Thank you, Rowell Landscaping, for being a part of our community.
Welcome back to the Gamecock City Invitational. I'm Taylor Novinger on the call as we head to the bottom of the 5th here at Raleigh Park. River Bluff Gators still lead 6-4 of the Sumter Gamecocks. Joseph Chapman at the plate, the first baseman, as he takes ball 1 on the outside part of the plate. From Peyton Hewitt on the mound. Pitch swung on and missed by Chapman. He's 0 for 2 in today's game. Got hit by a pitch in the first. Had a fly out in the third. The 1-1 from Hewitt. Swung on a hard hit ball by Chapman, and that is foul. Over to the the hitting complex over there. They're putting a shift on Chapman. The 1-2 pitch, outside for a ball, 2-2 now. Second baseman Wilkerson's kind of shading through that right side over there. They anticipate Chapman to hit over there. The 1-2 swung on. Chapman hits it out to left center field. Left fielder's going over and will make the catch for the F7 out. Good play over there by Rye for out number 1. 1 out. And at the plate now for the Gamecocks, second baseman number 19, Morgan Love. Love's 0 for 2 in today's game. Trying to provide a spark here for the Gamecocks. Pitch in there for a strike. Beautiful pitch there from Peyton Hewitt. Right down Broadway. Hewitt looking for that second out here for the Gators. The 0-1. In there for a ball. Boy, that was right on the line there. Love will step back in the batter's box. The 1-1 pitch swung on and fouled off. One, 2 now. Beautiful afternoon here at Riley Park at Bobby Richardson Field here in historic downtown Sumter, South Carolina. The 1-2 fouled off by Love towards the parking lot. That might have hit one of the cars over there. Gators up 6-4 here in the bottom of the 5th. Gamecocks trying to come to life. The 1-2 pitch swung on and fouled off by Love. Ooh, he fouled that off himself there. 1-2 now. See if Love can find a gap here. Second baseman Wilkerson and Godwin are playing really far apart there at second and shortstop. Really big gap up the middle in that River Bluff defense. 2-2 the count here to Love. Hewitt winds, delivers. Swung on and hit by Love into right field. The right fielder's going over and will make the catch for the F9 out for the second out of the inning. Two quick outs here. And at the plate now for Sumter is left fielder number 1, Mac McDaniel. McDaniel had a nice single his last at bat in the 4th. Pitch swung on, a hard hit ball by McDaniel into left center field. The center fielder's going over and will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Good play over there by Raines. And we've played 5 innings. Our score, River Bluff 6, Sumter 4, as we head to the top of the 6th. And more baseball, you're listening to the Gamecock City Invitational.
We'd like to thank Sumter Economic Development and the Lake, value partners dedicated to strengthening our local economy and preparing the workforce of tomorrow. Their impact helps shape a thriving community for generations to come. Thank you so much for supporting the Gamecock City Invitational. to the top of the order for River Bluff in the top of the inning. Catcher number 23, Banks Alexander.
Welcome back to the Gamecock City Invitational as we head to the top of the sixth. Ball down low and away there. Banks Alexander at the plate for the Gators. He's 0 for 3 with 2 walks and reached on an error. The 1-0 inside. 2-0 now. Brody Stanfield still on the mound here for Sumter. Gamecocks looking for the first out of the inning. The 2-0 pitch swung on and fouled off there by Alexander. Gators up 6-4. Looking for some more runs. Shadows are starting to come on Riley Park here. The 2-1 swung on, a hard hit ball by Alexander. Johnson grabs it, throws across the diamond for the nice 6-3 out. Good stretch over there at first base by Joseph Chapman to get the first out of the inning. Nice 6-3 play there. One down. At the plate now for the Gators is the first baseman, number 7, Dominic Norton. Norton 0 for 3. Stanfield winds, delivers, in there for a strike. Stanfield winds, delivers, upstairs for a ball. 1-1 the count now. Gators trying to get some hits here and get on base. The 1-1 pitch, outside there, 2-1 now. Dominic Norton got hit by a pitch in the third, got walked in the fourth, and flew out in the first. The 2-1, oh, inside, almost hit him again there. 3-1 now. Sumter does have a pitcher warming up in their bullpen in the right field line there. The 3-1 pitch in there for a strike. Good pitch there from Stanfield. Full count now to the Gator first baseman. The pitch, and bounces it to the plate, and he loses him. Norton will draw his second walk on the afternoon for River Bluff. And the Gators have a runner on first with 1 out. And at the plate now is the shortstop, number 1, Walker Godwin. Godwin had that big double, his last at bat in the fourth. The pitch swung on, little dribber. Going to be a tough play. Third baseman grabs it, gets the force at second base. Good play there by Artis as he gets the lead runner out, excuse me. So 2 outs. And at the plate now, the DH, number 13, Sam Turner. Sam Turner has some power. He's had 2 doubles in today's game. Stanfield throws over, not in time. Sun's really coming out here to the left. River Bluff head coach coming down the third base line, talking to the home plate umpire. Something about the way Stanfield's pitching on the mound he doesn't like. Something about the pickoff move or something. And he's talking to the infield umpire as well. Turner waiting his first pitch here. Pitch swung on, a high chopper. Johnson flips it, and they turn to, but they don't need to. And they flip it out for the nice 6-4 play. Nice job there by Larry Johnson. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th here at Riley Park. Sumter down 6-4, and they come to the bat here in just a moment. And we'd like to give a shout out to one of our sponsors, Pizza Lane. Today we recognize Pizza Lane, a valued local partner known for bringing people together through great food and welcoming service. Their commitment to the community helps make Sumter a place where connections are built and memories are made. Thank you for supporting the Gamecock City Invitational. We'd also like to give a shout out to Modern Turf. Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Modern Turf for their support. Step up to the plate with Modern Turf. From championship ball fields to your own backyard, we grow premium sod, built to perform. Ready to hit your next project out of the park? Call Modern Turf. We grow grass so you don't have to. We'd also like to give a shout out to Hines Furniture and Bedding. Today we recognize Hines Furniture and Bedding, a valued local partner helping families create comfortable, welcoming spaces to live, gather, and grow. Through quality products and community commitment, Hines continues to make a lasting impact in Sumter. Thank you for supporting the Gamecock City Invitational. As we head to the bottom of the 6th here, Gators still lead 6-4 over the Gamecocks. Sumter needs some hits, needs some base runners as they trail by 2 runs here in the bottom of the 6th. Leading things off for Sumter will be the right fielder, number 3, Bodie Bowden.
Leading off for the Gamecocks in the bottom of the inning, right fielder number 3, Bodie Bowden.
Bodie Bowden reached on an error his last at bat in the 4th. He's 0 for 2. Hewitt winds, delivers. Bowden shows bunt, pulls it back for ball 1. Hewitt winds, delivers. In there for ball 2. 2-0 the count now to Bodie Bowden. Gamecocks need some base runners here, down by 2 runs. The pitch in there for a strike on that outside corner. Beautiful pitch there from Peyton Hewitt. Hewitt winds. The 2-1 pitch, swung on, hit up sky high behind the shortstop. He's going out, and it's going to be called off by the center fielder as he makes the nice F8 out there for out number 1. Good play there by Mac Raines. So 1 away, and at the plate now for Sumter will be the center fielder, number 8, Ja'Cory Jackson. Jackson 0 for 2 in today's game with 2 strikeouts. Hewitt wasting no time. Delivers strike 1 right there across Broadway there. Hewitt shakes off his catcher, now gives him the nod. The 0-1, outside, 1-1 now. Here to Jackson. Sumter trying to get a spark here. They've had 4 runs on 3 hits. As Jackson gets a strike there. 1-2 now. Hewitt shakes off his catcher, now gives him the nod. The 1-2, outside, 2-2 now here to the Sumter center fielder. Gamecocks looking for a spark. Only 2 more at-bats for them here in the 6th and the 7th. The 2-2 pitch. Did he go? Yes, he did. For the 2nd out. So 2 outs. And at the plate now for the Gamecocks will be a pinch hitter, number 2, Marion Davis. Marion Davis at the plate. Normally a pitcher for the Gamecocks, but does have some batting experience. 0-1 the count.
Oh yeah, Coach. I hit loops in high school.
Hewitt winds, delivers. In there for a strike. 0-2 the count. Gamecocks need a spark here in the bottom of the 6th, trailing 6-4. The 0-2 to Davis, swung on and miss for the final out of the inning. And Peyton Hewitt makes quick work of that Sumter lineup as we head to the top of the 7th. River Bluff still leads 6-4 over Sumter. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Gamecock City Invitational.
New pitcher on the mound for the Gamecocks, number 16, Kurt Jackson. Leading off for the Gators in the top of the inning, top of the 7th inning, to be precise. Center fielder number 6, Matt Rain.
Welcome back to the Gamecock City Invitational. As we're in the top of the 7th here at Bobby Richardson Field, historic Riley Park. Leading things off is Mac Rains. Pitch in there for a strike. New pitcher on the mound here for Sumter is Kurt Jackson. The 1-1 inside there for a ball. 2-1 the count. The 1-1 swung on a hard hit ball and off the glove of Larry Johnson. He almost snagged that one. Great effort by the Sumter shortstop. But a nice single there by Mac Rains. And at the plate now for River Bluff will be the third baseman, number 25, Mason Iser. Gators up 6-4. Looking for some insurance runs here in the top of the 7th. Iser shows bunt. Pitch, and gets the bunt down. And a nice little 1-2 out there as Jackson grabs it, throws it to Chapman for the first out of the inning. But the Gators do advance. Rains over to second base. At the plate now, Ashley Powell, DH. Powell's had a really productive day at the plate. He's 2 for 3. 2 singles. Jackson trying to get that second out here for Sumter. Pitch. Swung on. Did he go? He did not. Kind of surprised the home plate umpire asked the field judge for that. Like to see him make the call behind the dish. 1-0 the count here to Powell. Jackson looks at the runner, the 1-0. Swung on, and Powell fouls it off. And that'll get down the right field line there. 1-1 the count. Sumter in search of that second out. Kurt Jackson coming in here on the mound for the Gamecocks. The 1-1. Swung on a hard hit ball by Powell. Johnson grabs it, throws across for the nice 6-3 play. Boy, Larry Johnson makes things look easy at shortstop. He's had a really productive day out there in the field. So 2 outs, runner at second, and at the plate now, pinch hitter, number 2, Leo Zambrano. Leo Zambrano at the plate, number 2. Pitch, down low and away, gets away from Rivers, but he's able to get it back. One of the count here to Zambrano, coming in to pinch hit here for the Gators. Jackson trying to get that final out here for Sumter. The 1-0. Swung on, kind of half swung at that. Johnson grabs it, throws across the diamond, and a nice scoop over there by Joseph Chapman. Boy, that was not a great throw there by Larry Johnson, but what a scoop by Joseph Chapman. He makes that look so easy. Nice 6-3 out there to end the thing. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, last chance for the Sumter Gamecocks. They trail 6-4 here. And we're going to give a shout out to a couple of our sponsors, Hines Furniture and Bedding. Today we recognize Hines Furniture and Bedding, a local partner helping families create comfortable, welcoming spaces to live, gather, and grow. Through quality products and community commitment, Hines continues to make a lasting impact in Sumter. Thank you for sponsoring the Gamecock City Invitational. We'd also like to give a shout out to Walmart. Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Walmart, a partner focused on helping people save money and live better. By providing quality, affordable products and supporting local communities, Walmart helps families spend more time enjoying moments like today. Thank you, Walmart, for being part of our team. We'd also like to give a shout out to Raoul Landscaping. Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Raoul Landscaping, formerly Smoke Irrigation Company, provides both commercial and residential landscaping services in Sumter and throughout the PD and Midlands areas. Our services include landscaping, hardscaping, landscaping lighting, and irrigation installation and repair. Give us a call today for your landscaping needs. Thank you, Royal Landscaping, for being part of our community. We'd also like to give a shout out to the Edge and the Link. Today we recognize the Sumter Economic Development and the Link, valued partners dedicated to strengthening our local economy and preparing the workforce of tomorrow. Their impact helps shape a thriving community for generations to come. Thank you for supporting the Gamecock City Invitational. As we head to the bottom of the 7th, leading things off here, number 6, the third baseman, Brady Artis, as he takes strike one there from Peyton Hewitt. Pitch outside for a ball. Good eye there by Artis. 1-1 the count now. Hewitt winds, delivers. In there for a ball. Artis steps back in the batter's box. Trying to provide a spark here in the bottom of the 7th for the Gamecocks. The 2-1 swung on a hard hit ball. Shortstop grabs it. He throws across the diamond for the nice 6-3 out. Good play over there by Walker Godwin. So 1 out, top of the order. Shortstop Larry Johnson comes to the plate. Johnson 0 for 3 in today's game, and a walk and a strikeout, and reached on an error in the 4th as he takes a strike right down Broadway. The 0-1 to Johnson, swung on and missed. 0-2 quickly now. Hewitt winds. The 0-2 pitch, outside for a ball. Good eye there by Johnson. Larry Johnson's done really well in the field today for Sumter. See if he can put the bat on the baseball. The 1-2 in there for strike 3. Got him looking there on the backwards K. Boy, Peyton Hewitt has really had his way here with the Sumter order. So 2 outs at the plate now. Number 15, Gavin Rivers, the catcher. Gavin Rivers steps in. The pitch swung on, a hard hit ball out to right fielders, going back, and he is over his head. Gavin Rivers heads to second. He's going to head to third, and he will be safe with a triple. The ball is overthrown, and they're going to hold him up. Boy, Gavin Rivers with the triple. He was huffing and puffing around the bases. Appears to be okay. Just needs to get some of that sand out of his hat. Boy, Gavin Rivers, just what the doctor ordered for the Gamecocks. Runner on third, 2 outs, and one of their better hitters at the plate, Joseph Chapman. Chapman's 0 for 3, 2 flyouts, and a hit by pitch in today's game. See if Chapman can find a hole here for Sumter. Tying run at the plate here. Hewitt winds, delivers. Outside for a ball. Boy, one swing could change things here for the Gamecocks. Umpire calls time. Chapman steps back in. Hewitt trying to get that final out of the inning here for River Bluff. The 1-0. Down low and away for a ball. Good eye there by Chapman. Boy, this River Bluff defense is really playing the shift on him. Hewitt winds the 2-0. In there for a strike. 2-1 now here to Chapman. Joseph Chapman, big senior, first baseman for the Gamecocks. Plays tight end on the football team. The 2-1 pitch, swung on, a hard hit ball by Chapman. It goes over the right fielder's head. It hits the top of the wall. Chapman will hit the second with a double for the Gamecocks. And 6-5 our score. Boy, that right fielder hit the wall hard over there. Hopefully he's okay. Joseph Chapman with a double RBI. 6-5 our score. Boy, back-to-back big hits. Rivers with that triple. Chapman with the big double. And the Gamecocks have the go-ahead run at the plate coming up. Head coach going out there to check on his right fielder. He hit the wall hard over there. Had a chance to make the catch. Just a little outreach of his glove over there. Pitcher and catcher and third baseman talking things over. Gamecocks in reach here. Down 6-5 here in the bottom of the 7th. Final at bat here for Sumter. 2 outs. See if they can continue this 2-out magic. At the plate, number 19, the second baseman, Morgan Love. Love's 0 for 3. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first. He's hit 2 flyouts. Back in the 3rd and 5th. Peyton Hewitt on the mound here. The pitch in there for a ball. Just down low and away there. River Bluff trying to close things out here. Sumter not going away quietly. Catcher calls time there. For River Bluff, that's Banks Alexander wanting to talk things over with Peyton Hewitt. Sumter scored 5 runs on 5 hits in today's game. Gamecocks have committed 1 error. River Bluff, 6 runs on 7 hits and 2 errors. Gamecocks trying to break through here. Love back in the batter's box. Hewitt looks at the runner. The 1-0 in there for a strike. 1-1 to count here to Love. Older brother Michael Love played baseball at CIU. 1-1 to count here. Hewitt winds, delivers, swung on and fouled off by Love. 1-2 now. A lot of fans in attendance here at the Gamecock City Invitational. River Bluff trying to get that final out. Hewitt on the mound here for the Gators. The 1-2 to Love. In there for strike 3. Got him looking on the outside part of the plate. And River Bluff, they win 6-5 over the Sumter Gamecocks. And a really good matchup there between these two squads. River Bluff wins 6-5, 6 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. And Sumter 5 runs off 5 hits and 1 error. And we'd like to take a moment to thank our presenting partner of our Gamecock City Invitational. Today we recognize Safe Federal Credit Union as our presenting partner. At Safe Federal Credit Union, members save thousands on loans and earn more on their money every single day. With better rates and fast local service, it's easy to see why they've been trusted financial partner for generations of members since 1955. Stop by one of their 19 Midlands branches or visit www.safefed.org to experience the safe difference for yourself. Safe Federal Credit Union. Family values, forward vision. Thank you for your support. As we're going to hand out our hardware here in just a moment, our Saturday MVP partner, Simpson's Hardware and Sports. Gamecock City Invitational would like to thank Simpson's Hardware and Sports, Sumter's go-to destination for top brand clothing, shoes, and sporting goods and more. Has been serving the community for over 75 years. Whether you're tackling a DIY project or searching for the perfect pair of boots for any outdoor adventure, Simpson's has you covered. Experience their legacy customer service at any of their 5 locations, Sumter, Manning, or Lake City, or shop online at shopsimpsons.com. As the River Bluff Gators, they win 6-5 over the Sumter Gamecocks. River Bluff goes to 10-2 overall. Sumter falls to 7-4 overall on the season. As we're going to have our Simpson's Hardware and Sports MVPs. Gamecock City Invitational here at Riley Park at Bobby Richardson Field. Thank you for tuning in all weekend. We had a great day yesterday of baseball and a great day today. Our 2 MVPs here for River Bluff. And Sumter. For the Gators, is Brody Stanfield. For the Sumter Gamecocks, congratulations to that young man. And for the River Bluff Gators, number 10, Peyton Hewitt, came in relief and really pitched a solid performance for the Gators. And those are our 2 Simpson's Hardware and Sports MVPs of the ball game. Again, 6-5 our final score. River Bluff wins over Sumter, and that is our final game of the Gamecock City Invitational. We thank you for tuning in for all 6 of these games over the weekend, and we thank you for tuning in. I'm Taylor Novinger signing off from the Gamecock City Invitational.
Like this possible.